Hello everyone and good afternoon to the doctor. My name is Tan Zan and my metric number is 281264. So today I'm going to talk about what is reverse auction. So reverse auction, also known as a buyer determined auction or procurement auction, is a type of the auction in which seller bids for the prices at which they are willing to sell their goods and services. So there is only one buyer and many potential seller or supplier during the auction process. So reverse auction also normally used by large corporations and also government entities as a competitive procurement method. A reverse auction is similar to unique bid auction because the basic principle remains the same. So form of the reverse auction has been commonly used in government procurement and in the private sector in many countries for many decades. So for example, reverse auction are ideally suited for purchase of raw materials, processed goods, travel, printing service, capital equipment, components, and many other items. Reverse auction work best when the price is one of the key points of the negotiation for the buying organization. So another example is when the Department of Defense (DoD) has a need for a certain services or a good, such as say like 50 fighter jets. It poses a message reaching out to their potential suppliers. In this message, the DoD outlines what it needs and by when, and invited interested contractors to submit prices proposal within a set of time frame. So the winner is generally the party willing to do the job specified for less. Normally, a reverse auction will occur when there are many sellers who offer the specified goods and services, so that there is competitive advantage in the process. So reverse auction has been used in previous time but only gained fame with the availability of online auction houses and tools which allowed for real-time connection with buyers. Nowadays, most large corporations and even government agencies make use of this system in securing their raw materials, suppliers, and even hiring a contractor for different projects, for example, e-Boardehan system in Malaysia. Next, how reverse auction intends their products and services to the market. So in reverse auction, a buyer will put out a request for a specific good or services. Then the buyer will invite some business to compete against each other with bids for the amount they are willing to accept to deliver what is being requested by specified timeline. In the end, the contract will go to the seller who prepared to accept the lowest amount. So there are 4 types of reverse auction in auction market. First, rank reverse auction. The bidder bid at similar price point and only the winning bidder knows the current best price. So for the second one, Japanese reverse auction, which the buyer set an opening bid and all bidder must agree. The price will decrease and buyers agree or disagree with these prices as the auction will continues. So for the third one, Dutch reverse auction, where buyer clearly stated beforehand the price they can pay, the product, and the quality needed. So lastly, the fourth one, Open Dutch reverse auction is very transparency type of reverse auction where suppliers can always see the leading bid. So what kind of challenges that reverse auction company will face? So everything have their own challenge. Reverse auction also have it. So there are 3 common challenges that are faced by a reverse auction company. So the first one, when suppliers compete for the buyer's business by underbidding one another, reverse auction will disadvantage the suppliers. So how? This greater competition should result in reducing pricing for customers, but it also has the potential to undermine a supplier relationship that has been taken time and work to develop. So for the second one, reverse auction also will create tension with the suppliers and will weaken the company's supply chain, because reverse auction do not necessarily apply across the board to all types of acquisition. This makes some suppliers feel like disadvantaged by the transparency of reverse auction, but others will appreciate it and it helps in their business. So for the last one, the third one, on the other hand, there is danger of seller focusing on winning the bid by offering low quality goods for lower price. This will give a huge effect to buyer's company, as a lower quality of materials produce lower quality of goods. In a nutshell, every type of business model and strategy have its own advantage and also disadvantage. So to overcome the challenge faced by a reverse auction company, buyers can always have a good conversation with all suppliers to reduce an unnecessary misunderstanding. So next, those reverse auction companies should increase the transparency when the process of bidding is running. So there should be no any under-table transaction or dark side transaction, or in Malay words, rasuah, before, during, and also after the process of reverse auction between buyer and seller. To overcome the last common challenge of getting lower quality of goods, buyer can list out what the level of quality of the product or services they want in a written form, so that everything has an evidence, and this will secure the buyers when there is an issue occur. Please remember that in reverse auction, what you get is what you pay. Thank you and have a nice day.
Bye.
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 See you.